Oralivatos locos! What's happening? It's now time for the Helios Volcano Ozone-plus-Z review in this episode of It has a 5-point or pentagonal shape with a relatively smooth perimeter. When its limit break gimmick triggers, it transforms into a 10-point shaped ring. It bears a striking resemblance to one Hell Salamander from the Cho-Z generation. It too can transform from 5-point mode or attack mode to 10-point mode or defense mode. 10-point mode smoothens out its shape by filling in the 5 gaps to further lessen recoil points and increase its perimeter surface area for spin equalization. This concept is actually similar to Brave Valkyrie 2A in 6-blade mode, wherein it gives more stamina in same spin and increases its chances to win in opposite spin. To learn more about the ins and outs of its limit break gimmick, please watch the Burn Hyperion Cho XC-plus-X review Part 1. To activate its limit break gimmick, this lone tab underneath it needs to be pushed in. Here it is again when using its O disc. In contrast, the burn ring has 2 tabs underneath it. The first one is for this pair of wings, and the second one is for the other pair. As shown, Volcano only needs 1 tab because it only has one spring-loaded part that transforms. Burn, on the other hand, has 2 pairs of moving parts that draws out. Here's Burn. Here's Volcano. As you can see, Burn has the weight advantage over Volcano. Using the Spriggan chip on Volcano. Using the Spriggan chip on Burn. As shown, Volcano exposes a bit more of its sparking chip's teeth than Burn, which instantly gives it better burst resistance. Using O, it hits are soft and doesn't affect World at all. Using Cho, its hits are still soft regardless of the disc used. Using Rage 3A, its hits are still the hardest regardless of its opponent's spin direction. Volcano has a relatively smooth shape with minimal recoil points. When on its limit break mode, its shape will even be more smoother. Therefore, if the first mode already has poor attack power, then the limit break mode should hypothetically be even worse. Using Volcano, After just one strong hit, it quickly tapped out to Rage 3A. Using World, after those 3 hard hits, it was still able to outspin Rage 3A. Using Master, after those 3 heavy hits, it was also able to outspin Rage 3A but had more stamina left afterward than World 1S. This is a bad sign as Volcano loses a lot of its stamina when hit, unlike World 1S or Master. Using O against World 1S, it was a massacre of Helios. To view the full 10-round battles, please go to the topmost pinned comment in the comment section. Using Cho against World 1S, it was also demolished very badly. To give it a fighting chance, 1D will be used instead of 1S on World Diabolos. Using O against World 1D, even with the weight disadvantage, it still couldn't beat World. Using Cho against World 1D, the result speaks for itself. There were telling signs during its defensive capability test about its poor stamina, and this outright proves it. Against Master, this is more like rubbing salt into a wound as Master beats World on left spin wheel extend plus. Against Tact, my, it looks to be a lost cause as it can't even beat Tact. Using O, just like with Hyperion Burn, normal height drivers like Extend Plus is detrimental to its LAD. Using Cho, it's the same regardless of the disc used. Therefore, a taller driver like Mobius will be much better because it will give it some breathing space for LAD. Using O, it did just okay by winning at least 3 rounds. Using Cho, its performance still leaves a lot to be desired. This is the LAD of O Mobius. This one is for Cho Mobius. Now here's Wheel Mobius. Wheel Mobius is the smoothest of the three. It has a symmetrical design with 3 weighted points on each side, which is better suited for stamina. In contrast, Cho has an asymmetrical design with 3 weighted points on one side and 2 on the other, which is better suited for attack. These 2 weighted points are the same, so it only differs with these 2 other weighted points. As you can see, this one is fully filled up, unlike this one, which is not. With regards to weight, here's O. Here's Cho. As shown, O is slightly lighter than Cho. Here's O. It has a balanced and smooth rotation as expected. Here's Cho. Surprisingly, Cho's unbalanced design doesn't translate to imbalance or wobbly movement. It's just as stable and as smooth like its Vato, O. Based on these unscientific results, O has the same spin stamina advantage even if it's a bit lighter than Cho. O has its arrow set on the number 2 indicator, which means that when used on Volcano, the limit break gimmick will activate on the second click. When used on Burn, it's the same thing. And that's a wrap for part 1, Vatos. Tune in again on part 2 for the Helios 2 chip and the Zone-Z driver. Same Papabey time, same Papabey channel.